Hello there. Today I'd like to talk about maternity services. I'm aware that about the maternity services, that I did a little bit of work with them. I found there are a lot of cultural issues around maternity services. I myself have used the services. I've got 4 boys, and they were all born in Newcastle. And the maternity services in Newcastle are really good if you can speak English and you're more culturally aware. But I found the staff are not very culturally aware in understanding other people's religions and beliefs, and the expectations of a pregnancy. Also, I found that if you requested a male nurse or a male doctor, that can sometimes upset the maternity services, as I'm aware of the NHS cuts and job cuts, and also who's available at that time. It can be a problem to have a male or a female doctor, and that's something that I think the maternity service can look into, and try and support and be more understanding around other cultures. As being a Muslim woman, I don't really want to show or expose my body to another male. It's against my religion for a start, but even if it wasn't against my religion, I don't really want to either, But obviously if you are put in a position, and then you just have to accept that. But, you're just being aware that a lot of the BAME community, English is their second language, and they may not be able to understand or express their culture or their religious beliefs openly, and it's just respecting that. And also there are issues around that I've found the afterbirth. The placenta, once you give birth, you've had a baby, and then you have the afterbirth, which is the placenta. In the Muslim religion, which I found the maternity services weren't even aware that we, as a Muslim, we bury the placenta. We don't dispose of it, and we try to bury it and give it some respect, because it's part of our religion, it's our culture, and it's just because it was giving the baby life. The baby was feeding off that as well, and it was keeping the baby alive. So it's our way of respecting that and preserving that. And it's just being aware that after birth, you may want to address or ask a Muslim woman that, do you want the placenta? Because what is the procedure? Some may just say you can dispose of it in the hospital, but some of them who have strong religious beliefs may want to take that away and bury that. And is being aware of that and understanding that. Also, there are issues around once the baby is born, for 40 days, the mum is not supposed to leave the house, and neither is the baby. The reason for being that they're very vulnerable, they're more prone to infection or disease, and the aim is just to, for them to stay at home and be taken care of by family and friends. But obviously at this day and age, it's very rare, unless you've got an extended family that can support you around that. But it's just being aware that the midwives are there. They also offer their support to the new mothers, and it's being culturally aware of that the extended family do step in and support the family. All I can say is that this maternity services are excellent if English is your first language and you are aware of your rights. But if not, then there will be barriers, and it's just being more sensitive towards the new mums and the extended family as well. And just saying that the services are great, and the NHS is great.